explain what just happened or describe what just happened?
Uh, Unbelievable. I mean, if you can't say describe, to be literally, you know, I dreamed about being up there. Never knew if I would make it. There's so many great athletes who've done some great things too. I think I came in an era where Pitt basketball, it was after the Billy Knight era, then they had a little backslide. Then when I came, we kind of picked it back up a little bit, and I know Bill Hilger always says solely responsible for the Pitt program back on the map, but I'm not sure that's it though. I mean, I had some great teammates, you know, that I played with who pushed me. You know, I got to give credit to Terry Knight, who's Billy Knight's brother. Had played with Terry 2 years, and Terry was our starting two guard when I got here as a freshman. And Gergerich would take him off the first team and put him on the second team at practice, just so he can lean on me and pound on me. Gergerich would tell him, make him work, and everything. So I want to give a lot of credit to him because of he's part of my success, along with all the rest of the guys that I end up learning off of and playing with, you know, to make me a better player.
What kind of pride do you take in coming back and working here and seeing this program grow into what it's become after your days?
Believe me, when I really said I love Pittsburgh and I love Pitt, it's honest to God truth. For one, and I'm gonna tell you guys, I feel kind of bad, but as I went on to play pro ball in the NFL, I mean, I was away from Pittsburgh. No, not the city of Pittsburgh because my family's here, but the University of Pittsburgh for 27 years before I came to any event. You know, and it was not till I came back, and it's because of Donna Sands, who was one of our administrators there, brought me to Sam, but hey, you can come back and finish your degree here. And it's 27 years, and I'm proud that I got my degree, and that's part of the pride that Pittsburgh is, the part of the pride that university is. That's the reason why when I said those words out there, it's genuine words because of the university means so much to me, the city means so much to me. All my memories, I think when I was in the Vale, was suppressed a little bit because you get hit in the head, you know, you might not remember the only thing about football then, you know, thinking about, you know, hey, make sure you ain't getting cut. But when I come back here, man, it was the University of Pittsburgh. Everybody remember me. I remember you did. I remember my son. I remember the guys come up to me and say, hey, I was 7 years old, my dad come and see you play. That's pride to me. That's what Pittsburgh is to me. And that means a lot to me. And I tell them, hey, I said, thank you for the memories. Because that is what I get out of being here, is the memories. You know, I never forget them though, and I never forget the people.
Sam, obviously you're a local guy, but I'm curious, just looking back at your recruitment, was Pitt always the front runner with you? Just
No.
how did Pitt land you, and what made you eventually choose Pitt?
Well, no, Pitt was in the front, top three. Let me say that. Though it was Ohio State and North Carolina State though, and I was recruited about maybe 200 schools. Coming out of high school, and you know, for one, I really liked Ohio State. You know, Woody Hayes was the coach down there football, and the basketball coach. I remember the reason why Ohio State got eliminated before North Carolina State was because we going to they recruit me and I'm down there at the Ohio State Michigan game. You know, you got 107,000 in their stadium, and then the coach take me in the locker room at the end of the game, and then Woody Hayes, he already knew who I was, and you know, I'm there on the basketball recruit now. And he goes, Sam, I tell you, when you come to Ohio State, son, you can play football and basketball. And so, not basketball and football, which I'm being recruited for basketball. So I said, this coach didn't stand up for me. Like, no, coach, you know, all you have to tell him, no, he's a basketball player. You know, so I say Woody Hayes ran that program there. And the North Carolina State was a great program too, but I thought I would fit better because of the relationship I had here with Tim Gergerich, Cleve Edwards, and Fran Westford, the University of Pittsburgh basketball staff. And Tim Gergerich probably ate at my house 50 times. Now this is before compliance and all that stuff. So I literally 50 times or more. You know, so my mom, he knew, that whole staff knew every one of my aunt's name, every one of my uncle's name, every one of my cousin's name, you know, and every time we played in the Ozark Summer League, they would ride by, you know, along with other coaches too, because my house is right on the corner, and they say hello before they go up to the Ozark to see the high school tournament. So yeah, there was other schools involved, but Tony Dorsett sealed Pitt for me, even though I was leaning towards Pitt. When Tony Dorsett came off the field and said, hey man, I'm on the sideline of the game. I think we're playing Penn State or West Virginia, and hey, stay home, Sam, man. I'm telling you, man, Pitt would love you forever. He told me that. He said, stay home, man, and do it for your family. So because you see the success he had, so he said, do it for your family, man. They would love you forever. And it was a done deal then. Done deal.
How important was your time at Fifth Avenue High School winning a state title with them before the school was down?
Well, that was probably my foundation. I played with those guys, since I was 13 years old, and we've won 5 city championships from 8th grade to 12th grade, and then 1 state championship. We should have had 2 state championships though, but that was my foundation though. Playing with Warner Mack and Puffy Kinney, Bill Clark, Reggie Whitner. That was the starting 5, and then we had guys, Edwin Peoples, Rodney Walker coming off the bench. So being number 2 in the country from a school that only had 500 students in it from 7th to 12th grade. I thought that was one heck of an achievement. One heck of an achievement though, and I know we we wanted to play the number 1 team in the country, which was male from Kentucky, Daryl Griffin team. But our school was so poor we couldn't raise no money to get down there and play an exhibition game. But like Fifth Avenue is everything to me. Brashear, my senior year, those were my foundation. Playing in the city league at Pittsburgh back in those days prepared me for college ball because I thought we were some of the best in the country athletes in Western Pennsylvania. Seriously, Western Pennsylvania to me in the 70s and 80s was in the top 5 of the best athletes in the country. Now, I know you hear about New York, you hear about Chicago, you hear about Detroit, you hear about Texas, you hear about California though, and I thought we always got mixed though, but when we go around and play in these tournaments, we represent real well. And that went on ever since Maurice Lucas, who is my hero.
When I first became aware of the Pitt basketball team as a youngster, I was probably about 7 or 8 years old. I remember when y'all contended for the Eastern 8 championships yearly, and I think of other names along with yourself. I think of Roosevelt Kirby. I don't know if y'all were on the same team, and I believe it was Clyde Vaughn.
Clyde was a freshman.
Yes, sir. So I think that was really just stood out to you that those years and those band of brothers that you played with.
Well, the Eastern 8 was really a good tournament. Eastern 8 ended up being the Big East pretty much. All those teams in Eastern 8 went to pretty much the Big East and stuff though. So, and the competition was fierce. If you guys can remember, Duquesne was part of the Eastern 8, and I know Pitt and Duquesne was always battling for the local talent. Duquesne was a powerhouse also. I also credit part of my development and to playing against Duquesne, because playing against B.B. Ferry, Bruce Atkins, John Moore, the guys who are local, and guys who we really get at it, really get at it, man. We hate each other on the court, but we love each other off the court. That was the bond that we had though. So, but the Eastern 8 was a big part of all of that though, because you had that camaraderie, but you had that, hey, I gotta kick this guy's butt, and then shake his hand afterwards though. So, but those are great tournaments, and that helped. It's like I said, I enjoyed playing in all of it, and like I said, my teammates out here at Pitt was outstanding. Wayne Williams, Carlton Neverson, Dwayne Wallace, Terry Knight, Pete Strickland, Larry Harris, my freshman year. Larry Harris is one of the best shooters I've ever seen in my life. The guy can throw the ball, but he can play no defense. I love him though.
When you look at what Coach Capel has going now with this program, how do you feel about the current state of the program and the culture around here?
I love the way Coach Capel got it going right now. I do watch practice every now and then, so I see how the guys really get at it. I see how Coach Capel get at them when they ain't doing what they're supposed to do. But I think the state of the program is in good hands. I'm looking forward to being here a little more, still working here around the guys. I got to know all the guys. The ultimate respect when they call you OG, they call me OG, so that's my ultimate respect. That's like they like okay, OG. So, but I do think I love the players that he have, and I love the players that he's bringing in. And I know every year, was every program now and every sport is you can be coaching a totally different team, with NIL, but I think Coach Capel is bringing guys in here who fit his coaching style and the way we do things here. Tough kids also. Now I want to say this too about Jalen Lowe. I love Jalen Lowe. All right, to me, I am honored that he is the last guy to wear that jersey. You know, and I think he represents what Pitt is all about. And when the way he played, the way he carried himself off the court, I am so honored. I met his mom, and I can see where he gets it from. His politeness, his respectfulness. So I want to say that about Jalen because I do feel that way about him.
Thanks a lot.